Yep, he's down. Now let's wait for his teammate to come save him. Alright, Turbo Cellbore here with another Fortnite Solo V Squads with me. I'm going to try and change this up and actually explain what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So first off, I'm playing on Nintendo Switch with a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So basically, if you are interested in playing Fortnite Battle Royale and you want to play it on Switch, I'm here to tell you it works perfectly fine on Switch. Visually, it looks pretty good in TV mode, and you won't really be able to tell in handheld mode, so it's fine. Alright, so I'm going to select somewhere to go. It's Solo V Squads, so I'm on a team of 1, and everybody else is on a team of 4 for the most part. So if you notice over here in the left-hand side, it says number of players left, and then in parentheses it says squads. So there's 28 squads. So 28, I'm not sure, I gotta do the math here, but they're 28 times 4 does not equal 100. So there's several people who are solo or there are partial squads. So that's cool. Anyway, so I'm dropping. So for those of you who are curious, when I drop, I'm actually looking straight down and pressing forward because it makes me drop faster. It is to your advantage to drop as fast as possible, and you can cover about 400 meters of game space if you are gliding as much as possible after you're forced to deploy. And you are forced, it auto deploys your parachute and you can't stop it after a certain height. I don't know what the actual height in meters is, but I know you can cover about 400 meters of ground when you're forced to deploy. So, and that assumes, of course, flat. If you are flying over, say, a mountain, it will deploy sooner than if you're on the sea level. It'll be much, so actually sometimes it's to your advantage to approach mountains from the ocean. All right, so let's see here. So for those of you who've been watching this channel, I mentioned in the comments before that I am planning on doing a slightly different game in the near future. I'm intending to do a Civilization 6 deity run. So if you're interested in that, that's coming soon. I just have to get my computer to actually work. Prince, uh-oh, my puppy's having trouble. Luna, come here. What's up, Luna? Luna? Probably not. She's very frustrated. There's this patch of carpet she's desperate to chew, but she knows that we don't want her to chew it. And so her poor little heart is torn between chewing the patch of carpet and not chewing the patch of carpet. Poor little girl. Very sad. Oh, someone's coming. Who could it be? This person walking near to me. They are in the house. They're probably on the second floor. Down. Thanks for letting me know where your squad is. Just gonna take that. Oh, here they come. Down. There's another one. Silly squads. You should not stand in the doorway or do the same thing repeatedly, ever, under any circumstances. That may have been a bot, actually. So I'm not going to worry about that. Get some ammo. But yeah, so I intend to do a Civilization 6 deity run. So if you are not familiar with Civilization 6, it is a turn-based strategy game. It's kind of the turn-based strategy game on PC. The reason why I haven't started doing it yet is figuring out how to record via, somebody's shooting at me. That's very mean. I'm going into the house again. I gotta get my shield back up. So Civilization 6 is a game I'm thinking about showing. So I played the Civilization franchise since Civilization 2, but basically Civilization being the turn-based strategy game on PC, one of the things you run into when you are not playing on a PC. So I use Fedora Linux for all my PC desktop needs, and one of the problems you run into is sometimes things don't work very well. So the device I record this on is a Fedora machine, but one of the problems I've run into is that although there is a Steam Linux runtime for Civ 6 on Steam, doesn't always work. So the default assumption is that you're using Ubuntu, which Ubuntu is a fine operating system and all, but it doesn't. I personally prefer Fedora. I think it's easier to use and has more features. Ubuntu has a serious problem with, like, if somebody hasn't like made something for it, it doesn't work. I don't know how to describe it. I just don't like it. And it's not like it's a bad operating system thing. There are Linux people who hate it because it's so corporate, but Fedora is pretty corporate and it still works. So, and for those of you watching, the like one person who might be watching on like Manjaro or some Arch Linux, like I understand that Arch is good. I don't have time to like recompile my kernel whenever I want to, like, you know, do anything. I literally was trying to create a infrared remote. I was trying to get an infrared remote set up to work with my media box that I use for, like, as my main household PC, and somebody told me, like, oh, it's really easy, just write this program in the terminal and then recompile the kernel, and I did not want to do that. Who wants to recompile your kernel? I get that, like, you're an Arch user, you're using that all the time, but I'm not, and I don't really want to have to recompile my kernel to do basic things. All that to say, if you're watching this and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I totally apologize. So basically, I'm just going to go to zone now. That purple, if you look in my upper right-hand corner, you can see that map. There's like a purple thing rapidly approaching. That, my friend, is... oh my god, a llama! Uh-oh. I didn't mean to shoot you, friend. I really didn't. I don't want to be shot by you, so I'm just going to keep running. There we go. So that purple is the storm front. So if you're in the storm, you'll take damage per second. So basically, you never want to go in the storm if you can help it. It shrinks the map size significantly. And this AI has absurdly good aim, and I don't like it. So I want to get into the part of the map that is safe as soon as I can. Oh. Well, that's not going to work. Flip it. Oh yeah, and if you're playing on Switch, highly recommend, there's going to be a key for moving forward in vehicles, and the default is ZR. Absolutely 100% use that to move vehicles forward instead of the controllers, instead of the, I don't know what to call it, the joystick part of the controller. Because the reason being the vehicles all control a lot better using kind of like a gas pedal input. Okay, so there's some cabbage, there's a wolf nearby. He's stressed out, and can you blame him? He just got out of the storm. Oh, I can't tame him. Nobody can tame that wolf. He's beyond taming. You know what? Cabbage, meat, it's all the same. I'm actually gonna ditch it for the meat because I think the meat will wind up being more useful. What do we got here? So I got a gas can, which I'm gonna need to refuel. Oh, wow. It's right inside it. So I'm gonna get full vehicle fuel. Fun fact about gas cans, if you shoot them, they burst into flames. I don't know if that works in real life, but I sure hope it does. Oh yeah, also, you're wondering why I constantly play Fortnite on Nintendo Switch and not like my PC or whatever. Fortnite does not work in Linux. The reason being that, okay, Epic Games says, oh, well, it's too much work, or it's like difficult, or we're like focusing on other features or whatever. The reality is that Linux users don't want to pay money for anything, and they're definitely not going to spend money on cosmetic items, so they're never going to make a Linux port. And if they do, cool, but they're probably never going to. People will say that it's easier to cheat on Linux, and that's probably true because the average Linux user would probably find some way around like anti-cheat software, but wow, there's a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna take it. Do I want to ditch the shotgun? No, I do not. And oh yeah, that llama jumping around. If I kill that llama, it's got items for days, but I'm not gonna do that. Too much work. I don't think this person knows what I'm doing because they keep shooting at my stuff. Look at him go, look at him run. Oh, they got my stuff. Oh. I think I gotta reload. Oh, look at him go. Look at him run. Yep, he's down. Now let's wait for his teammate to come save him. Alright. Somebody's gonna go grab that reboot card. Well, I gotta move because of the storm, so get ready, because there's almost certainly a team person there. Alright. Run, 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 run. I don't know how fast sliding is. I'm sure someone's done a speed study of it, but I just really don't know how fast it is to slide. Alright, let's see. That's good. Oh, no. Oh, okay, he's got sniper ammo. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna be slightly slower than the storm. Or slightly faster. Ho ho ho. Yeah, I know I'm in the storm. Oh, please tell me that rock wall is outside. I think it's inside. Okay, let's use the speed boost. There's a bird behind me, but I'm not going to deal with it. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's somebody. Oh wow, they're all gone. What? Did they just quit? Like, what the heck happened there? Okay, well, I'm gonna eat some delicious meat. Get back up to health. I'm gonna drink some delicious shield potion, which I imagine tastes like bourbon, but it probably does not taste like bourbon. Oh, somebody's shooting at me, but why? Come on, guy. I ain't ready for this. I'm gonna use your stuff, man. Sorry. I need the ammo. Oh. I got too greedy. Ugh. That's what's gonna get me every time. It's the greed.
Surrounded by darkness,